Alright, lights out. There we go. Just loading this up. Part 7 of The Sheriff. A nice zombie scenario. Oh, my Scrabble games. Someone's gonna cancel a game on me, aren't they? Bastard will. 16 hours ago. 4 moves, that'll do. 18, 14, 13. Where are we? Single player scenario. The Sheriff. Alright, here we go. Okay, put the phone on the charger. Let's get stuck into this. Got half a coffee left, 3 cookies, and we're good. So, I just... Is that on my screen? What is that? Oh, it's shipwrecks. So I've been here, I've seen the wall. I have to head back to here. It's a bit of a walk. What have I got here? I'm weak, but I don't want to use I don't want to use anything. Where's my keyboard? There we go. How am I getting down? Got that silly spacewalk thing going on. Wrong direction. We're going past the beach. This is where all the zombies were before. It's where that thing was. That's right. Hopefully it won't trigger a second set. There's a chance that it could. Oh yes. Plenty of Zeds. Let's get out of here. Go inland a bit. Oh yeah, quite a few. Yep, they're gonna get me if I'm not careful. I might have to use my health kit. After all, I took two with me. I either use the kit. Yeah. Don't really want to. Don't really want to bump into them. The ones that got me were over by the church. There they are. I use slowpoke. Seriously. Well, this is just going to be a bit of a run, so what can I play with while I'm running? It's not that interesting to just stare at the screen. So let's stare at another screen. Oh, could you walk any slower? Bing, 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 bing.
She always speaks the truth and she's
Oh, shut up. Review inquiries. Sick of these damn Chrome notifications. Okay, run. Oh, what the hell is a Rokon Ranger 2017? Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. It's too hard. Aggravated robbery. What the hell? Who the hell tries to commit a robbery during a lockdown? What on-ramp is that? In Brooklyn? Bloody hell. With a gun. Cripes. Johnsonville off-ramp. Ooh, bunny. Come on, bunny. Give me the gun. Thank you. Good, now I can eat that other bit of meat. Just running back to the Market Garden base. This racist fuck went in my feed. Oh, run, run, run. I am not running. I don't seem to be gaining any health. 86, 90, 64. No. I don't think I can fix health with food anymore. That must have been years ago. Okay, let's look at the map. Oh, for God's sakes. Gotta run across the land here. Even further that way. That way. a slow walk. Maybe I'll have my health kit. This is not increasing. Let's have it. Let's have the damn health kit. Give me a few percent speed, I think. I won't do that moonwalk. Okay, slightly more normal pace. And go. It's a little bit quicker. Yeah, it doesn't do that silly NASA walk. I'll tell you, if the Earth was entirely flat, without any hills and valleys, no one would ever find their way around. If you couldn't see a feature like a hill or a valley or see a landscape in front of you, if it was all flat, the whole Earth would look like that, in all directions at all times. Nothing. It made life difficult for the caveman. They would have said, "Ugh, we'll go now." Where's this trader camp? Over there it is. Okay. Shows you how the last game influences the next one. But I saw that little wayside, little religious thingy there, and instantly I thought, oh gosh, there's going to be a screamer over there. A la 7 days. I don't think these long walking missions are that good. It's fine when you get there, but without zombies, without loot, without AI bandits, or without stuff on the way, it's like, well, it's just half an hour of pushing one key. The only way to change that is to make the destinations, the objectives, closer. But then you're left with not having a point of interest to go to. I think just something extra to do along the way would be nice. Like maybe because it's a linear progress at this point in the game, so there could actually be loot. Not the kind that's in these things, but placed loot, say in that shed or something like that. Something that rewards you if you go out of your way to have a look around. Just manually placed stuff. Or even something like there might be a boat or something at the mission that I was just at, and then like a jet ski, and it might just be have enough gas to get you back to the base, or it might get you there and then blow up or something, so that it doesn't become a permanent vehicle. Just a way to realistically traverse distances without stuffing up the game. Something like that. Okay, how far are we? Just around there. Okay. What's that video? AC/DC, Thunderstruck. Boom, bum, 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 bum. And go. Hello, bunny. Oh, it's that same. That's funny. It's exactly the same spot. I wonder if I should shoot so near the base. I didn't last time, just in case it triggered something, caused them to shoot me. But now I need the food. I like that I have to hunt to get food. Usually there's so much stuff everywhere, you never have to. Just saw him over the edge there. Which way did he go? Did he go this way? There he goes. Every shot is a hit. It'll give me something to cook up back at the base. Hello, little bunny. Sit up. God. Tell you, the worst thing about game is sliding down in your chair. I better save just in case something stupid happens. Hey there. Right, what was I doing? I was getting something for the medic. Why are they alert? What made them, woke them up? Knock knock. Housekeeping. Hey, lady. Mercy. You got me a full pre-plague medkit. Excellent, my dear Mr. Fresh Meat. Now our wounded have a decent chance of surviving. And from now on, whenever you need medical attention, just come see me. With all this medkit you got me, I can actually help you. Note, you can now restore your health to 100 here. Well, I didn't even need to use that health pack, damn it. Alright. You have a new task, find more work. Just look at her. Alright, well. Okay, good. That was the last last heal station I had like that got killed. Let's go chat to some of the others. I don't think anyone was in here. Oh yes, this lady. Well, hello there. How are you? Hello again, handsome. They let you stay here? Well, welcome then. Listen, this place ain't much. We've been through a rough patch just recently, but my bet is that things will be getting better for us. No more war, no more fighting. Supreme Leader will take care of us. You looking for something to do in your place? Sorry, nothing comes out. You're not even gonna help me. Take a snap of hair for my YouTube. Look up. Come on, doll. That's the stuff. Thank you. I should have said dull. That's what I really meant. Hey, Missy. Prissy Missy. Still here, huh? Looking to make yourself useful. Sorry, I got nothing for you. Alright. Thank you anyway. Ah, see, old pothead. Look at those eyes. Jesus. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'll put her in the, Hey, dude. Sorry, all I can offer you is... No, she's got nothing either. Well, come on. One of you clowns must have something. That's my little bed. There's nothing else there. What are you guys all excited about, Oh, it's not because I shot the rabbit earlier. It could be. That's what I was worried about, actually. Let's see, I don't think he's got anything for me to do. How about the lady in the gardens? Knock knock. Housekeeping. I heard what you did for Melinda, and for all of us. We really needed those medical supplies you found. So, good job then. Maybe you're not such a dumbass after all. Listen, I may have some work for you. New briefing file and new task. A word with Marina. Go, let's get that one. Map. Ah, these are so long. Marina, my name is Marina. Named after the worst British car of the 70s. Nice to meet you. I have to say I had my doubts about you. Blah, blah, blah. As you might know, we just went through a war. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. But nobody's asking the woman's opinion no more. Yeah, like they ever did. And let me tell you, if they still let us women participate in security-related matters, I would have refused. Yeah, exactly. That's why. To take part in all that. But as I said, they don't ask us. Anyhow, when our men returned from their stupid campaign, they brought with them a crapload of, well, hemp, weed, blah, 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 and some seeds. And now our leadership wants me to grow more of it. My father taught me how to grow things. He is one of the founders of this place, right after the plague hit. We used to grow a lot of stuff here back then: tomatoes, potatoes, cucumbers, and after we started training out for sheep and photos, we can't stop growing, so focusing on animal production, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So they can't trade anymore in ammo, so they're growing pot. I tried telling Thomas and Arnold, our supreme leader. It's funny how everyone keeps letting his name slip. That you need a certain kind of fertilizer for him to grow here, but they don't listen to me, ignorant asses. Look, I need this project to work, so you know this place, right? You have to contribute to the community, blah, blah, blah. There's little chance of that left for us women, except, well, I need this weed thing to happen. A special, whatever. Before the plague, my father was a farmhand, but he was also a member of a local anarchist movement. They were planning to make a car bomb from a truck, fertilizer, and fuel, blow up a government building, but then the plague came, and they of course abandoned their plan. Dad told me they had already had the kind of fertilizer. I think the cabin was a kind of base of operations for this little anarchist cell. Last time I was at the cabin, I was 4 or 5 years old, so I'm not sure exactly where it is. But I think it was somewhere in those forests north of Freeney. I remember there was a small church or a chapel nearby. Yes, I know that area. Is there more? Yes, there is. And hey, you'll probably need to get that truck at the cabin running to get that fertilizer here. I'm pretty sure my father had some tools at his cabin, if you'll be needing any. Oh, so there's another truck up there. So, she wants me to go get some fertilizer. Forest north of Freeney, church or a chapel. Oh, it's a task. Marina needs fertilizer, thinks he might be able to find some in his father's old cabin. See if you can find the cabin and the bomb track. Maybe get the truck running. Alright, will do. Should I try any others like this guy? I don't have any work. Okay, and there was no one in there. Wonder if I should see Thomas again. Thomas the Turd. Knock knock. Hey Tommy old buddy. How are ya? Made yourself useful yet? No, well better get on with it then. Yeah, okay. So, Freeney is there. Must be this area here. There's a chapel there of some sort. I don't think it would be way up there. I mean, it could be way up there. This is the problem. When they say north, well, that's a long way. That's just a pain in the butt. It is a long way. I think this is the only downside so far with this scenario is these tasks. Without the truck, they just take too much walking without anything to do. I wouldn't mind if there was something to do, folks. But there's nothing to do. There's no zombies, no looting. Oh. I think I'll run and cook my rabbit meat and have a look at my gear. Maybe take one gun with me, not two, because this pistol's running out of ammo. leave that running. Hopefully it'll stay burning. Oh, it was in the truck that I left stuff, not here. Yeah, not quite so handy. Meat, tablets, water, some banknotes, 3 grenades, a knife. There's more clips. Now this gun, I've got 1 clip, and then I've got clips in the other gun. 1, 2, 3, plus the one in it, if there is one. There probably is. I'm gonna drop... mind you, those grenades really might come in handy. Hydration is way down. That leaves me 1 and pills. Let's go and get another water kebab. Where's the water? Uile wawa. There we go. Okay, that's good for hydration. So I've got 2 and 2. Let's repack those. Leaves me 4 clips, 5, 6 clips. 30 shots. And I got quite a few shots of the other gun. One, 2, 3 canteens. I think I'll leave 1 behind. I do wonder if I should leave this pistol behind. Oh, it's a main gun. Oh, crap. That's in place of that gun. Oh, it's a little submachine gun. Very little submachine gun. 20 rounds, and I've got just a few clips. That's not very good. My other bullets and guns are elsewhere. I think I'll have to keep that. And that. How far away is it? See, my car's way down here. If I could be bothered, I'd do a detour, but I can't be bothered. So we're just gonna go. Is my health good? 97. It's good, it's not perfect. Let's see if she can give me a few. Take medkit. No. Get treatment. Thank you. Thanks, nursey. It's what I always dreamed of. So, here we go. Out into the world. Time is 9:30. 2, 3, save. Okay. See ya, bubs. I haven't got a health kit. There is one in my vehicle. If I go straight to Freeney, trouble is I don't know if it's that one north of Freeney, if that qualifies right there, which is in Freeney pretty much. Or if north of Freeney means way up here, which it could be. It's way up there, 1, 2, it's adding that much. It would be adding the distance to the car whilst leaving the other distance the same. As far as the car. Kilometer. That would give me, because I'm gonna bump into at least 2 sets of zombies, probably, judging by how the game has gone so far. I really think I need to gear up, because I used 1 pack by mistake, and then 1 pack was necessary last time. Harsh on the eyes to have the sky included. I seem to be a bit sensitive to light. Probably coming down with the Steinlager virus. The car is over here. It's by those trees. How's my phone doing? Is 100%? Yes, it is. God, that charges so fast. It's amazing. Still amazes me a year later. Instagram, what a pot of garbage. I mean, what is that? Someone's photographed a tray, a grass tray on their knees. Whoopee. Ready to run? Yep. Are we ready to run? Oh, yuck. Okay, enough Instagram. Arma shares. Dreadful. Terrible. That's universal. Still walking in the right direction? Yes, we are. How about the news? Fucking newspapers. All they can do is bitch about Trump. We hate Trump. We hate Trump. Me. What did we have? New details of COVID level 2 and 3. Well, we're at 4, so 2 and 3 is where they're planning on bringing us down to in about a week and a half. Things continuing to improve as they have. Prime Minister is set to release core details on Thursday. Well, that's a week away. Why are you telling me today? What are we at? We're on Monday. Okay, 3 or 4 days away. When we move to 3, significant restrictions will be in place. So we've had 5 people die. That's terrible, really. Cases today, or 18 cases, I think. 19 cases. It's good. Where's my Trucky McTruckface? Who stole my truck? There it is. Prepare to move out of level 4. That is due to lift in 2 weeks. Asking businesses to be ready for a level change. If you can... Okay, interesting, yep. It's basically social distancing rules and stuff. Protective gear for employees and being able to trace all your customers. Ooh, I should take that flashlight, because what if it gets dark? Yeah, what if? Let's put away the empty. Let's see what we've got. I've got this shotgun, but I've also got a damaged shotgun. Let me try dropping that. See if I can get rid of it. Yep. And it's not there, of course. But it is gone. Okay. What about SVD? It'd be fun to have, but... See, if I get into a battle... Excuse me, a carbine's not really a big enough gun. I could take the SVD, but then I run out of quite a bit of stamina. I have to take that first aid kit. That's my came. Let's take the powdered milk. Take some more clips of this. And I'm thinking in terms of pistols, I think I should take the tracker and forget about this SA. 1, 2, there we go. Is there another one? No, but I think I should take the 6-shot. Yeah, if I drop that, hey, and that, let's drop that money. That's for making fires. Have I got stuff to make fires? No, I don't. Notepad 1, 2. 2 notepads. 2 grenades. Canteen, flashlight, first aid. 6 clips, 2 clips, that's 8, plus the one in the gun. Now for a pistol, I'm thinking I could take the 6-shooter. So I got lots of bullets for it, and I could throw it away. I don't care too much about it. Here it is. 2, 3, 4, 5. What was that? 6x6, 36 shots. And then, should I then take the... This infield here is the worst iron side in the game. So I'm not crazy about that. So if I wanted to take a fancy gun like a SVD, should I carry something like a shotgun for close range work? Or carry the shotgun instead of the pistol? Just in terms of weight, how big is it? Not that big. Pistol is a third of the weight. That thing's half a bag. Gives me a massive scope though. Hard choice. This thing is too big for the bag, yeah. SVD, where's the ammo? Come on. Here it is, 1, 2. Is that all the ammo? That's all of it. So that leaves me half a pack. That's still a reasonable amount of stamina. More than half the bar. I can handle that. Alright. Oh, and if I need to swap guns... Yep, that fits. And that one comes out. Swap. It's a terrible sight. That's nice. 300 meters. Zero's down to 100. Very good. Oh, don't get tired now. So, Freeney it is. That would be northeast, west. Eeny, Freeney, Franny, Fro. So let's just run. Guessing Freeney's gonna have zombies. So what have we got here? 2 days before the lockdown ends, which is April 22nd, so on the 20th, 7 days away, they'll make a decision on whether we go to 3. Microsoft renames Defender. The hell would they rename that? What would be the motivation? Moving away from Defender branding. They renamed it to... They renamed it to... Advanced Threat Protection. Defender ATP, Defender Advanced Threat. Well, that's of zero significance. Oh, exciting! I bet that cost 150 grand. Oh, you fucking guardian. Boris Johnson thanking the NHS for saving his life has more than a touch of hypocrisy. No, it doesn't, you morons. Good God. Tiger King Carol Baskin feels betrayed by Netflix filmmakers. Well, you shouldn't have killed your husband, you silly cow. Um, Weirdo. Coronavirus. One night stop in Peru becomes a month-long stay. Is that Freeney there? I think it is. That would be Freeney. Um, hey, Mauseri. No, stamina is not disabled. How are you? No, it's been like that was the first thing I noticed because I read through the whole description and then I started the game. And if you watch my first video, it's all on YouTube, it'll say, the stamina's not disabled, like he says. But I don't care. I don't care. Um, yes, you're right. It would be, you're right. I was complaining about the long marches, and you're right. It would be less painful with without the stamina, or with something to do. Either way. But I tell you what, I think you've done an excellent job. It's very good. Everything you've done here, you've made yourself proud there. Done an excellent job putting this together. Instead of just another one, this is a step up in the way you've constructed it. So I'm definitely enjoying it. Thank you very much for making it. And I'll definitely give you a feedback at the end as well. But yeah, nope, stamina was not disabled. That's okay. Other people will complain. Now I've got to think about how to get to the other side of Freeney. My assumption is that the chapel, it's either that little one there, or it's all the way up there. Judging the distances, I would say could be either. I'll check both of them. Fertilizer, old cabin. See if you can find the cabin and the bomb truck. There's also a member of the local anarchist movement. Plague came, of course, abandoned the plan. I think it was somewhere in the forests north of Freeney. It must be the one further up. Is it a mod of mine doing that? The mods I'm using are the ones that I have on my mod page, which is enhanced movement, all the usuals. Let's have a look. Enhanced movement, Goko ballistic impact, bloodlust, immerse, urban repelling or advanced urban repelling, suppress. I always use these. Enhanced inventory, dual arms, but that's broken now. I seem to have broken it. by putting the wrong weapon in my pack. I got the debug console if I need to remove fog. Walkable moving objects. Maybe that one? That's good, I like that. Everything else is just what's on the page. Right, could be enhanced. Enable stamina for look. I'll run with it. I don't mind. Actually, when I read on the description that stamina was disabled, I sort of was a little bit disappointed. Because I don't mind stamina if it's not really bad, if it's yeah, some games sometimes it's impossible, but this one it's okay because I don't have to carry a lot and there's no loot, so I'm not really carrying much. And but you're right, the distances would be less of a problem if there was plenty of stamina. But that's okay. I won't complain about the stamina. I wasn't going to. I was only going to point it out in my feedback. Now, there's a bunch of zombies in the middle of town there. I'm assuming I don't have to go through town, but I will just check out the chapel here on the edge of town. I'm posting all this to YouTube as well, just to keep it put it up in a sequence. The only bad thing is my microphone is terrible, it's buzzing, and so the sound is bad. So there's this little chapel. Let's have a look. That's a bush sticking through the wall. I'll have a look at the town and see if there's anything I've missed. Some zombies. Well, if there was AI in town, then there wouldn't be zombies, so I'll assume I haven't missed anything. I'll just keep going. So we're going to go up to this forest up here. I like the look of the wall across the map. That's a good idea. It's always fun in a zombie game if you come across the wall where the military has sort of boarded off the infected zone. Like in Dying Light, there's that wall around it. And in Dead Island, there's walls in the towns and things. That's always fun. I think that's cool. So that's quite a good. Alright, these are the forests. had so many battles on this map. Every part of the map is in my memories from battles. I should be careful of those storm crows. They might show up again. I'd better save, just in case. Just in case. Okay, we must be getting close. Very close. Very, very close. So we're looking for a chapel and we're looking for a truck or something with bombs. That one seems quiet as well. Is that something behind it? That's a rock. That looks suspicious. I think I found the truck. It's my favorite truck too. Hurrah. Well, let's hop in here for a quick look. Okay, well, let's go down the road. Have a look at that vehicle. See what we can find. Is she implying that there's still people alive here? Anarchist movement making a car bomb, fertilizer and fuel. The plague. They had the truck. with the fertilizer in it at the cabin. The cabin was a base for operations. Okay. Need to get that truck running. Probably some tools there. Okay, good. Good, good. Oh, I see a little crow man. I believe I see a little crow man. Jesus, there's two of them right there. They're not going to be easy once I... When you're holding the binoculars, the up and down doesn't work. The control up, control down doesn't work. Looks like we got some more of them storm crows over there in that cabin. I don't know if they'd actually be the anarchists. Maybe they just found this place. Well, if they go that way, can I find another spot? Well, that was not a bad spot, but let's... Hey, where the freak did they go? Thinking I could get a little bit closer. These trees are, although that was probably the best spot. This might not be so smart. Okay, there's one. Got too many damn trees in front of me. Let's see how far they come out. I loaded? Yep, I'm loaded. Come them both. Oh, I missed them. Oh crap, they're going both ways. Oh crap. Oh crappity crap. Crappity crappity crap. Got nowhere to go. I got nowhere to go. Run, 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 run. Oh crap. I have to get down, I have to go down, I have to go down. There's the guy on that side, will see me. Squat, 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 squat. Whoa. What are you pulling out of your pocket? Put it away. Put it away, put it away. Okay, down, down, down. Gotta go down. Down, 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 down. And then we're out of a lot of stone. Ah, shit. Damn it. Oh, come on, get behind the tree. Get behind the tree, you clown. Get behind the tree. I swear, once you've got a gun out of your hand, it's impossible to control. Okay. 76. Gonna have to have it. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Lots of trouble. So much trouble, I'm gonna get shot in the face. I could try pulling out my SVD. Can't bloody see anything in this. And if they've totally split up. It's a little boulder. Little boulder might be useful. Oh shit. Where are you? Where are you? Oh yep, I see him, I see him, I see him. Come on, get up, go, 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 go. There's another one back there. Tiny one there. That one could be flanking way around up there by now. Is that him, that dark thing up there? Can't see when I zoom in, it's gone. There he is, he's that way. Yes, he's over there, he's over there. They're flanking way around me. Means the other guy could be just as far up here. There's a little bit of a gully here, right there. Come on, run. Down, down, squat, 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 squat. That's a small rock, I thought that was much larger. It's my stamina. It's a road sign. Get out of the way. So there's that. Cabin is there. Yep, this is pretty much the direction. I just heard one over there somewhere. Don't know what he's shooting at. They're well separated now. They are well separated. This is where their flanking fails them because they end up being completely separated. Not that I'm gonna get the guy. However, it's easier to deal with one than two. God, sometimes you see something you think, God, that looks just like a Crowman in a bush. Cro-Magnon. That's that little chapel. It's the only place I'd actually get a bit of cover. There is something back there. It's a long way over. I could get back on the road. No. But I got shot. What you shooting at, man? Are they shooting at me? else would they be shooting at? Sure, I'd be getting hit if they were shooting at me. What else? There can't be zombies up here? I lured them so far away that they're now not zombies. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell? It wasn't me, was it? What the hell? Did I just shoot by mistake? No. The hell was that? Yes, he's right there. It's one down. One down. Ooh. Well, apart from getting hunted down by storm crows, ooh, I'm all right. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I'd be quite happy if it didn't end, except for the economy. Um, just got being hunted by a couple of guys in bird outfits. How you, Bob? Um, yeah, I'm quite enjoying it still. Where's this guy's body? I think he's there. Is he just there? Sure, the other guy was over here. This is Mauseri's latest mission scenario. It's good. The link. Give you the link. Oh, come back here. Steam. Steam. The hell's Steam? There's Steam. It's good. You gotta be dedicated to do it, I think. And I'm dedicated, definitely. If you are, it's good. I'm assuming it's going to change partway through as well. As it did say something down here. Divided in two parts. The first half very much about the storyline, heavily scripted, follow the plot. So it's sort of a linear thing with some action. Second half, different emphasis on action and sandbox survival elements. So I'm assuming the second half will turn into more like Ravage with bandits and looting. I think. But it's a goodie. Lots to do. Most of it is tasked, especially in the first half. But of course, when you're playing it for the first time, you don't know if you're in the first half or not, or if you've finished it or just about, or not a lot of cover here. Just gotta find this body. Like running towards the gunfire, it's dangerous. Can't see the other. Yeah, it's a good scenario. Okay, it's just a shotgun, nothing else. Don't need a shotgun. Well, I think this is the guy who flanked right, I think. Pretty sure that when he shot at me, I had just heard shots from that direction. I was questioning what they were shooting at. Oh, there they are. That's what they were shooting at. Zombies. There they are. Zombies through the woods there. Near them. Oh, he's right here, right next to me. Look at that. That's how hard it is to see. I didn't see them until they were right next to me. Well, I can't be fighting with damn zombies on my tail. Um, what am I gonna do? I don't know if, oh, I don't know if the enemy is this way, this way. I'm gonna go to the church. Zombies everywhere. I might have stuffed up the sequence of events here by running away. See, maybe those zombies were supposed to get triggered after something to do with these AI. Well, let's just go and find out. Slow down. Stand up. I guess they heard my shot. That's probably what they did. And how are you? You're running out of movies. I'll tell you what, I'm watching something that I don't watch TV or Netflix, you know. I'm over it. I was over TV 30 years ago. But I got interested in that. I saw a guy do a video about that Tiger King series, and I watched this guy's sort of video about some part of it. It's a guy I watch for other things, and it got me interested because I recognized the guy. I recognized the person from news stories a few years back. I thought, oh, that's that guy. There's a show about him, and so I checked out one of the episodes, and I was just like amazed how insane it is. Just insane. Absolutely insane, that program. I'm blown. It's amazing. Just amazing. And the fact that it's not fiction, that it's actually real, is that's why I'd watch it. I wouldn't watch it if it was fake. It'd be stupid. But that's funny. First thing I've watched in years. Oh, it's you won't believe it. I mean, it's like as if there was some crazy Nicolas Cage film, but it's real, right? It's real. Everything that's in it, you can look up. While I was watching the first episode, I went on YouTube to find the parks, the guy's YouTube channel, their Facebooks, and everything, and it's all there. It's been there for years and years. All the footage, most of the footage in that is actually taken from the guy's Facebook. I mean, he's a nutcase, but he's larger than life, and he's in jail now after the show because I mean the whole thing's crazy. It's real life, just crazy. I mean, it's the kind of thing they used to make up, but here it is. He's for real. I mean, it's it's sort of an ongoing drama and murder mystery as well, and everything. Yeah, it isn't. It's just I'm gonna have to run into the firefight here. He's in jail now, and that's after the series, because then they're going to do another film about it because of what's happened since. Well, he's in jail right now. He was sentenced to 22 years for hiring someone to kill this lady. Um, but when you watch it, you get all kinds of different opinions about things. It's quite something. I mean, just watch one episode, the first. I've just watched the fifth, so that's something to do, though. It's pretty adult themed, you know. Hang on, how old are you now? Are you 14 or something? 15? Maybe I shouldn't be telling you to watch this because I think it's probably R18 or something. It's it's crazy. Yeah, you're older now. Just trying to think of the names. There was who was in here the other day? He had a blue name as well, and he hadn't been in for ages. But you were in recently, and oh no, it wasn't Small Man. One of the other guys who comes in, and he said he was 14 or 15, and when he joined my channel first, he was 11. And I thought, oh, hang on, was that you? Crap. Let me tell you to watch this show. It's a crazy show. Yep, good. All right, you're safe then. But this thing, this is for real. You probably haven't seen worse. This guy's for real, and it's for real. It's all legit. The guy has this tiger park. Lots of people have tiger parks. It's like Florida trailer trash, just crazy people. Kind of thing that you see in movies, but it's fake, but it's not, it's real. Ah, yes, that guy. It's all about that. And, oh my god. And the thing is, you can't believe they have the footage. It's so well done because it's like, God, have they acted all this? Some of the bits are interviews, some of them are acted a bit, but most of it is off the guy's YouTube channel because he had a guy with him for years to film everything he did, just everything, all day, every day. He had a studio on site because he was trying to become a Kardashian, like a reality TV star, and he did, but not quite how he thought he would. So, storm crows, some bad luck running into them out here in the middle of nowhere. It looks like the other guy I was meant to shoot got killed by zombies. So that's what that shooting was. Now let me just check him out. Nothing. Well, God, I must have distracted him. So let's get stuck into this. So clear, this must be the cabin that Marina was talking about. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for fertilizer. Anything else useful? Can't see anything else useful. See what they've got. Matches, knife, nope. Pad, don't really need this stuff. A Fanta can. Well, my bike, I'll tell you the thing I've been doing the last few months is rebuilding the garage. So, look, Che Guevara on the poster on the wall. I've been completely redoing my downstairs, and it's looking great. It's taken forever, so I've had to put the bike aside. The bike's sitting down there. It's been covered with bike cover, and dust, plaster dust and paint and sawdust. I mean, the place has just been a complete disaster now for months. And because we had our lockdown, I'm nearly finished. I got a builder guy who was helping with me with it, doing jibbing and painting and stuff. I'll show you quickly. I haven't shown anyone. It's my little picture thingy here. So, because that bike, I rebuilt that bike in my foyer, in the front door, and then in a little corner of the garage where I pushed everything around and tried to make some space. That's where I rebuilt it. And then I was always like, no, I want a proper workshop. I'm sick of working in a mess. And so I did that. Now, where is it? George, websites, pictures. Where's a stupid camera roll? Come on. Camera roll. Just flip down a couple of pictures. Right. Seeing as you asked, it's your fault for asking. Oh, plus I had leaks. Lots and lots of leaks. I always had leaks for years, decades even, in fact. It's been hard to deal with. So part of this was to deal with the leaks. and sell stuff. So I got rid of tons and tons of stuff downstairs, old filing cabinets and furniture and photograph stuff to sell. Put everything on the auction site, got rid of old enlargers, garbage. Got $1 for each of these enlargers. It's dreadful. But then I did get like $260 for a couple of old power supplies, so that was nice. Things I thought were go for nothing went for heaps, and then things that should have gone for heaps went for nothing. These old lights went for $130. Come on, click away. Got rid of quite a bit of crap. The old fan. But anyhow, the bit I'm looking for is... Oh, so then I got into... ripped up the floor, took out some walls, redesigned the laundry, and the house is badly designed down the bottom. It had a laundry stuck in this little corner, this room here. Oops, there. That room had a laundry stuck in there. That's the washer. And it was just ugly and a mess. So I ripped up these tiles, added a wall here, and made a bigger room by the front door. That's where I rebuilt the bike. I rebuilt my bike sitting in front of that door, in that corner. That's where I did it. Over 5 years right there. And so cleaned all that out, ripped it all up. Yeah, this is what it looked like. So it's just horrible. And there are leaks all over up here. And then, yeah, moving stuff around. Leaks like this. Digging for leaks and rusty bits and so on. That was a pain. Got rid of most of everything, actually. Managed to clear it up quite well. Very nicely. But here, rotten timber and stuff. Got rid of all that. So you found rotten wet bits. And then this area, this is the roof of the garage too. All this rusty beams and stuff. Cleaned all of that up. Got the walls done like this. And then got the walls covered. This is the garage, looks like this. That's the back of it. So that view there of the garage. Right, that's the back wall. This is the front. I've never even had the car in there. Never even had the car in the garage, my van, because there's never any space. It was just full of junk. See that ceiling there with the beams up there, and so it was all opened. That rusty beam is up there. These are all concrete block walls, so here they're all being covered. And then I got these metal battens, this stuff in to cover the walls. Got these guys in to do stuff, and they covered the walls like that. And the ceiling, because the ceiling was at all different levels with pipe work and electricity wiring all over it, beams sticking out. So I got them to put a suspended ceiling in to just cover it up and make it flat. And that all worked well. Had to get a concrete grinder in to grind all the flooring in preparation for some lino on this side, and on the other side I just had here filling up all the cracks, grinding it, covered it with epoxy stuff like this crap, which I then had to do again myself because it just got messed up. That was all covered. And then got down as far as here, all the jibbing. So, you know, the jib on the ceiling, jib on the walls, that's all being done. And that iron beam at the top, I drilled holes in it and got these big steel hooks. And I put 3 hooks along the steel beam, just in case I need to lift something and I want a hoist, you know, up there. So, and there it is all covered with jib, all boxed off with the hooks sticking out. Oh, and lights everywhere, and power points everywhere. Got power points all over the place. Lights everywhere. First time the van ever got driven into the garage, right there. First time ever. Just wanted to see how it fits. It's a very long garage, so see if I drive it to van all the way to the back, it's about, I could fit 2 vans in. So it's quite long. But moving right along. Painting. There's my bike. See, my bike sat there like that. This is what I wanted to show you. My bike sitting there, surrounded by paint and sanding and everything. Um, and then the flooring was done here. This is now the laundry. Had all this put down. That was looking good. And then I did all this flat pack stuff. I bought all this stuff here. So this is where the laundry was. So now I've got bought this big steel sink bench for washing parts and stuff. So put all this flat packs kitchen stuff in there, but not as a kitchen. Cupboards everywhere, painted the walls like that. And then so that's the sink bench side, nearly done. And then here on the garage side, the grey said, "Oh, I put this huge vent in here. This thing, that was a big part of it, was to get a big, strong, and reasonably quiet. It's sort of a quiet vent fan, 200 mil, grunty industrial sort of thing. That's really, really good, and it's piped out the wall out the back. Really happy with that. And then got all these things. So now, see on the right there, that's that little room that was the laundry, used to be. That's all the cupboards now. I just did this last week, did all the doors and handles and everything. The builder is away doing the bench top, just got a pine bench top, which is just going to urethane. But that's when we got locked down just before he could bring it back. So that's the first thing when he comes back. And so now I'm building all these things, all these garage storage cabinets. And that's what I've been doing this past week, is this part. This is the fun bit. It's still hard to do, but it's fun, putting them all together and setting them up. I've been planning this for months in a design app, deciding how it's going to look. And so putting all those together. There's the bike down the front here, still sitting there. There's my bike. Putting all that together, and that basically then ends up like that. I've got big cabinets on both sides. Yeah, that's how it ended up. So last night I got this far, and I've got to attach these big boxes on the left. They go up above there. So there's a bunch of big cabinets at the top of that. These things I have to fasten to the wall. Pegboards, those kind of boards. And then on this side it's the same thing again. Cupboards at the top. And the floor is all ground concrete with a urethane, kind of a two-pot finish on it. And that is so much better than my old garage. I'm blown away. So there you go. It's the first person I've shown it to. Because you asked. Now that stuffed up my YouTube video, because now I've got all that junk in the middle of it. I'll see if I can cut it out when I load this across. Anyhow, there you go. So the bike's done nothing. It's been sitting there covered up. But as soon as I'm done, which will be another 2 or 3 weeks, I've got brake rebuild kits ready to go, because the brakes need a rebuild. They're not worn out, but they're so old that I can tell the rubber's perished and one of them drags. So I want to, because I never did the brakes on it, it was done by someone in the past, I want to do them fresh, so I know what's in there. And then I've got something else to do as well. Brakes, and I got a fork kit. The guy who rebuilt the engine sent me for Christmas, because he's a great guy and we get on really well now. He sent me what's called a Race Tech fork rebuild kit, where you take the old fork, which is just a spring, with a damper in it, and it turns it into a progressive fork, like a modern fork, with an adjustable damper and a progressive spring. And these are sort of kits that a company in the States makes and sells. And he was talking about it, and he said, "Oh, I've got one left." And he sent me that to do, so I'm going to be installing that. He said the difference for the fork is night and day. Makes it a modern thing. Yeah, the bike, because it's a special bike, people always, it's always owned by people who planned on doing something with it. But I can tell it's had three owners who wanted to fix it up, including me. And each person, because I think the first person probably got it in the 90s, and at that point, a truck with sacks of fertilizer. This must be the vehicle. The engine is busted. There's no fuel, but hopefully there's some tools and fuel around here somewhere. Good. Um, yeah, so the first person is doing it at an era when the bike is special, but not really worth that much, so he's not going to spend a lot on it. And so he did a half-ass job. And then the next guy, which is the guy I bought it off, he bought it sort of half done and thought, well, he was going to fix it up, and he did spend quite a bit on it. I think he probably spent what I spent, so he spent quite a bit. But it was done pre-internet, really, just on the cusp. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was done early internet, so eBay was there. He should have done a better job. He should have done a better job. I think his mistake was that he tried to get a, a local guy to rebuild the engine. And unless you get someone who really knows the engines and has all the bits and all the parts and all the shims and everything you need, you're just getting a mechanic. It's just anybody. And that was the mistake. There wasn't any, it was just badly done. So by the time I got it, and the bikes are really worth something, I bought it and intended to spend some money on it and do it right. So yeah, now it's finally done. It's like old cars, they always go through a stage of being a hot rod. You get an old, 40s car, and then people in the 60s will get it because it's worth $100, and they'll just rot it for the beach or whatever. And but then another 20 years later, all of a sudden it's a classic, and so the next person who gets it wants to return it back to original, make it an actual classic car. And so vehicles always go through a stage where they're not worth a lot. I'm looking for fuel. It said there'll be fuel around somewhere. Maybe it's in the car. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a generator. Let's have a look. Oh, there's the fertilizer. Did I pick up fuel? No. 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 Let's have a look behind. Right, there might be enough in there just to get going or something. Let's have a look. No, nothing in there. Let me just check this once more. Check that box. Is that definitely not a... No, not. No. Checking here once more just to be sure. Like there's the little cigar box that sits around sometimes has stuff in it. No. No, it'd be there. There's probably a bit of gas down in this little building. Not the kind that I want to go near, but here we go. Don't look. Ooh, a Rwandan. Let's have a look at this. Oh. Look for a cigar box. What was that? Something just said pick up. just got a hand. First aid kit. Oh, that's an actual functioning one. Nothing there. There. Oh. Well, hello there. Old Anarchist's diary. I heard the AAF is still containing the plague in the eastern half of the island. Apparently they are building a wall to stop the infected from coming here. Fools! I don't think that wall is going to make much difference. Nature will find a way. That is what I think this whole plague is all about. Nature finding a way to rid itself from capitalism, which is threatening the whole planet. Fools! He is. He's a extinction rebel. My comrades still think we should go on with the bombing. But who the hell they want to bomb anyway? All government officials, those misguided and corrupt fools? Left as soon as they heard about the first case of infection on Altus. So who is there left to bomb? AAF? IDEP? They want to bomb the people that are still helping and trying to protect us from the goddamn apocalypse. Fools! It's his favorite word. Personally, I think this greedy old capitalist civilization deserves to end. But I must protect Marina. And if my comrades would go on blowing the crap up right now, it might get me in trouble. And then who would protect her? Marina? Oh. Yeah, this is her father, I think. So I hid all the fuel needed for the truck and for the old bomb in an old windmill not too far from the cabin. I put all our weapons there too. Otherwise my comrades, those fools, would probably launch some kind of banzai attack against, well, most likely against anyone crossing their path. I think for my comrades it was never about the cause or the revolution. They just wanted to hurt people. Maybe they served a purpose earlier, but now, screw them. Fools! Okay. Let's go find the what? Intel. No, Intel. A windmill. Not too far from the cabin. A windmill, eh? Well, there's a couple of structures that way. Well, let's drop some stuff in the truck. I will put away the SVD, the toolbox. Throw in the first aid and the flashlight. 2 of the canteens. I'll drink some awa. No, I'll drink the can. Put away the SVD ammo. Let's have a meat. Should I take my much with me? Oh, I could always drive the truck to wherever it is. Well, it's going to end for us in about on the 20th, which is a week away. They're going to decide. It's supposed to end in 8 and 9 days on the 22nd, but that's not going to end completely. It's going to go down a level. So they're going here. That we're at level 4 now, which is our it's everything's dangerous and can't go out. Level 3 is going to be where some things can happen. Some businesses can do things, and so things will loosen up. But we're good here. I mean, we've had 19 new cases this past day, and there we go. There's the windmill. Look who's over there. A bunch of damn zombies. Let's go. Yeah, so it's been good here. We're very lucky. But I tell you what, decades ago, I've always said, to people that because people would want to move overseas and go other places, and I always used to say, look, the place you want to be when things go belly up is right here. This is the best place. And now it's absolutely true. I have friends all stuck in London and places, and it's like, oh my God, what a disaster. But down here, it's good. I know, New York, I have friends in New York too. I haven't heard from them. One guy in particular, but he'll be alright. Actually, he might not be. I don't know. Um, I don't know. It's this. The States is pretty good. They'll get over their peak. Um, but the hardest bit, obviously, the hardest bit is going to try and get people to bloody well behave because every. Oh, crap. Um, the whole thing, it's 100% about people, you know, making other people sick. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Ooh, do you think I can make it up there? I don't think so. I'm not gonna make it up there. And even if I do, is there anything I can do to get away from them? Can I get inside? Oh, I can. Oh, come on, damn it. Oh, crap. Come on. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Come on. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Ah, it's just not shooting. Ah. Oh yeah, every old movie about viruses is coming true. Contagion. I watched a couple of zombie movies yesterday. They were like that. I mean, it's it's the way they start, and they always have people getting sick in hospitals and corridors filling up with bodies. I mean, it's all so spot on. Um, yeah, yeah. I think there'll be phases. Everyone's gonna have to lock down, not lock down, but do be extremely careful. And there's going to be outbreaks over the next year, and a vaccine will come along, and then we're going to turn into a situation where if you're vaccinated, you can have an app or something, or an RFID or something that'll let you, and you'll be allowed to go out if you have it. You'll be allowed to go to the shopping mall, or you'll be allowed to go to the doctors only if you have it. If you prove you've been vaccinated, that sort of thing. And quite frankly, I always thought they should do that with the flu. Because you know how many millions of people die of the flu, hundreds of thousands of die of the flu every year. Those people are basically killed by other people who catch the flu and then pass it on to them. It's really pretty bad. And, they're basically viral murders every year, hundreds of thousands of them. And I get the flu shot each year, and so that's fine. But I think they'll probably include that. They'll tell people, well, hey, you can't get into the mall if you don't you don't get the normal flu vaccine, which I think would not be too bad because I'm not an anti-vaxxer, so fine with me. And I think it's all fine, except my biggest concern is that all of the tools and techniques they're putting into place now for dealing with this and for dealing with the outcome how this is going to be dealt with in future, they're going to use for other things. You know, if you live in a country where climate alarmists have the sway of the government, say in Sweden or Germany or somewhere, well, guess what? Guess what? Guess who's going to be locked down? Guess who's not going to be who's going to be giving up their freedoms? Because if people think this is a big emergency enough to close half the world down, well, the climate alarmists think that climate change is a even bigger one. And so stopping people driving, they'll just go, oh, well, you can't drive. No more driving. Oh, you can't work in an office. You have to work at home. Stuff like that. It'll all change quite dramatically, I think. So the things that they're putting in place now to deal with something genuine are going to be used for other things. That's my concern. How am I going to get into this little area? I'm trying to get fuel. I need to find somewhere where I'm safe from zombies. Seems that up in that little tower, I'm not safe. I need some rocks or something. Let's see if there are any structures on the map. So that's the windmill, I think, there. I'm looking at it. Yeah, it's over there. There's some rocks that way. It's a bit far. And that's it, there's nothing else. Well, I can deal with these guys if I plan it. Just at that point just then, I thought I might be able to stand in between rocks like this and that they wouldn't come into the rocks. But they did. Bastards. Oh, what's that? Oh, hang on, that's not a windmill. That's one of those little lookout things. You can't get on top of those, I don't think. Pretty sure. I think I might have once just got up on the edge through a stroke of luck. I have a feeling if I go over there, I will die. Okay, there's the windmill. There's a zombie. It's a walker. I'm going to holster my weapon. Just going to ignore that guy. And ignore you. I'm going to run up here. Oh shit. And I'm going to see. Get up, get up, get up, and do not come down. Stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. Yay! Ah! Take that, turkey. Come on, come all. Get your bullets in the head over here, kids. One for you. Yep. And you next. The twins. Both of you. Oh, come on. All of you together. Be careful. Sometimes you fall off. Spinning around and around. Reload. Oh. Let them all lying down. Yeah, that's right, little bastards. I think zombie movies need kids. They seldom do. They seldom have kids. Like games and stuff. Sometimes when there's a kid, it's doubly freaky if all of a sudden. What was the one where all the kids came running out? It was an early proper zombie film. Yeah. Watched two zombie movies yesterday, both terrible. One of them at the end they got to LA. It's very Left for Dead style hack and slash, and they got to LA and they the get to the harbor where there's a rumor that there's a ferry out to Catalina, and so they're going there and hope that it'll arrive. When they're there, the place is a great big feeding bowl for some huge zombie tiger monster beast. That was just a bit silly. It's the kind of movie people would make based on a game or something. And funnily enough, I was watching the end scene and I just thought, is this a game? It seemed familiar, as if it was based on a game. Still running up. Nice little death throw there. That was good. Hey. Okay, well that worked. That was good. I like it. Yes, I like it. See, because that's quite good. The good thing there was having enough zombies that it's too many to actually shoot. Um, and the way out is to have this thing here that you can get on. So it's like, well, that lets you. That that's the trick. So each situation that seems impossible just needs some sort of a trick to deal with it. Well, I'm don't have that many eggs left for this. Let's repack those. Ooh, I don't. Repack those. Yeah, I am just about out. Just about out of bullets. I've only got four bullets in that. Come on. Crap. There, one full one. Oh, I think yeah, I didn't like the ones yesterday. The first one was sort of the kind that was made like not by students, but certainly a lower budget or a British one or something that was British. Because all the actors are all tweens. Like everybody in it is a student from film school. It's that kind of movie, and it was just too woke for me. I very quickly wanted them all to die. Um, but I mean, you've seen all the good ones, all the classics, and you've seen the 28 days and 28 weeks. Um, and I particularly like the one that's on my page, on my Twitch page. Let me see if it's there and see if it's actually up. Because the last time I looked for it on YouTube, it was they only had a really crappy copy of it. I think that's a good one, and that's like this. It's like Corona. It's a contagion. It's the real thing. It's good. Somewhere here I've got the Horde. That's good. The Dead. The Dead. Oh, the Dead. This one. So you can buy it. That's good, that. I like it. La Morte. There it is in Spanish or something. Yes, definitely 28 days is better. 28 weeks had some silly things, you know. Smart zombies and stuff I'm not into. The Dead 2, that's alright. It had a follow up, but it's not as good. No. Day of the Dead, no. No. Walking Dead, no. Dead Alive, no. of the Dead, oh, it's not there. Not there. Return of the Living Dead. Age of the Dead. The Dead, the Dead, the Dead. Plain of the Dead. Plain of the Dead. Yeah, well, have a look for that. The trouble is the name is so generic, you might not find it. It's hard to find, but that's the one. There it is in Spanish, and this is it. Spectacular vistas of Africa become the setting of unthinkable horror, the haunting, and blah blah blah. It's got all the right bits, and it's just freakish, especially the opening scene. I love the opening scene. It reminds me of Lawrence of Arabia. What's happened to the sound? Yeah, I love the opening scene. Come on, where's the sound? Tell me it's YouTube muted this. And so forth. That's a good zombie movie. Hey, friendly, how are you doing? I'm just spending my important time here looking at zombie movies and other things. But we are in the game, and I've just got slaughtered. Good film, that, in the sense of it's got the right bits, and you don't see zombie movies in Africa. And like that guy just then, the African guy, as zombies. There's a few African zombies there. It's just freakish. It makes a change. It makes for a change that's quite good. Yeah. We need diversity in zombies, don't we? Yes. They're creepy. So creepy. So here, just trying to figure out what to carry. It's a good amount of stuff. 3 for the AK fits. The Glock fits. I don't need that because I've got one at base. I'll carry that scope, and then I'll carry all this ammo. 1, 2, 3. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Very good. Yes, you watch that one. If you can find it in English, of course, that would be ideal, unless you can speak whatever the hell that was in that movie. It's made by a German director who shot it in Africa, presumably because he could do it on a budget. And so it's just got all the right stuff. So now we got to get back to the truck, which is over there, right? Better not be zombies on the way. Right. Yeah, but that guy at the start just then, I mean, that opening scene, I love it. It's just so creepy. And it's got all the stuff, like you know that the guy has been out in the desert for days trying to escape from the whole apocalypse, and yet he turns around and there again is a zombie just walking around. It just, with his leg in pieces, just keeps following and following mindlessly. That was called The Dead. Yes, that's the that was the name just then of that one. But it's just called The Dead in English. But of course, there's so many movies that are sort of called The Dead this and The Dead that it's hard to find. But if you torrent it or something, it'll probably be there. Need to update my page. I just lost my way. Hunting cabin, no, that is. It's probably the nearest one to an old Ramira that I've seen, I think. It's the cabin. Yeah. Here we are. Let's fill her up. Cool. There we go. Let's get our toolkit. These guns away. Food and drinks, okay. I think I'll put this pistol away because it's looking empty. Take the toolbox. Let's take the old Glocko. What fits the Glock? That does. Two. Yep, there we go. Save. Alright, we're going to get in this truck and we're going to take it back to Marina or Miranda or whatever her name is. So get down that road, maybe go through Freeney and get attacked. Okay, what's going on? Oh, I haven't fixed it yet. Damn it. Careful I fix the right part. Just the engine, looks like. Yep. I have to see if I can trim this one. Tried trimming films using the Twitch editor and the YouTube editor, and it's just a nightmare. Can never make it work. Alright, we're off. Hooray! Brum brum brum. I forgot to take photos. This one, I think. So we've got to get this fertilizer back to the market gardeners. We went out and got some stuff at the local store today. Got ourselves some cookies, some bread and some milk, some eggs, and some butter. And then washed it all in a sink with hot water. Trying to be very careful. So we gotta be careful just in case there's, oh yep, we got zombies around. gonna be taking... Let's go through... Oh, shit. Oh, crap. So what a silly road. This one? Confusing town. Oh, God, there's so many goddamn roads out of this town. I'm gonna go this way. I'll bypass my vehicle. I'll go straight back to the base. Gosh, it's 11:13 again already. I'm gonna be very careful not to break any wheels in this vehicle or it'll be over. Got all the mod cons in here. Here. Alright, we made it back. It does, doesn't it? Pretty sharp interior, this. Looks better than my van. The outside looks just rotten. I was honking while I was inside and I couldn't hear it inside. I assume that I need to drive in. Hey man, just dropping this off for old Miranda girly. Right, which is she? She's the gardener girl. These guys are still here, all alert. See here? Here's the last guy who came over here. Oh. This is a good place to park as any. Now go talk to Marina. I might just snap him because I need photos for my mission, my YouTube vids. That'll do. Thanks, buddy. Maybe I should get the feet. That might be better. Who knows? Be that. So this place is a bit of a cult here. With the supreme leader sitting up there in his room, right at the end there. his little sidekick Thomas down the bottom. But me, I'm after this lady. Knock knock. I'm back. Marina, you got me that fertilizer. Fantastic. Okay, new briefing file. More words with Marina. Mighty fine job you did bringing that fertilizer. Well, I said I'd bring you some fertilizer, baby. What do you say there was a stormcrow patrol at the cabin? You had to kill them. Oh man, that is not good. Not really sure what to make of all this. This whole stormcrow thing, it's kind of strange. For years and years we lived here pretty quietly, but not long ago everything changed. First came Thomas. He just popped in here one day, claiming he's shipwrecked on Altus, just like you. A skilled fighter, natural leader, very resourceful and intelligent, he quickly became an advisor for Arnold. And then they started reforming our community into this fascist-themed wonderland it is today. And soon after, Thomas, the Stormcrows emerged. They said that they had been living, well, hiding really, here on Altus since the plague came, which some of us thought was kind of dubious. This is not that big an island, really. How could they have been here for all this time and nobody had ever seen or heard of them? But Arnold and Thomas insisted we should trust them. And the Stormcrows would buy all the ammunition from us we could produce, so we started trading with them. They mainly pay us with canned food, but also with many other things we had not seen for over a decade. They had clothes, booze, soap, matches, razors, all kinds of everyday stuff, even fuel, and all in perfect condition. I had to wonder, how is it that they had all this stuff but they still needed ammunition from us? Also suspicious was that they never revealed where their home base is. Every time they need to trade, they come here. We don't even know how many Stormcrows there are. But what I do know is that Thomas and Arnold are in very good terms with them, so you'd better not tell anyone you had to kill some of them in order to secure that fertilizer for me. Oh, Thomas just came by here. He said he wanted to speak with you in his quarters, apparently about something important. Maybe he's making you a true citizen, He also told me you have earned access to all our weapons and ammunition whenever you want. The ammo you can find in the crate in our reload workshop, and the weapons are in a wooden cabinet in a hallway above it. Oh, well, there we go. I've got endless ammo and guns. Go meet Thomas, and also blah 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 about the ammunition and guns. Thanks, babe. Go away. So, am I meant to go see Thomas? Yes. Let's go to have a chat. Hey there, Tommy. Tommy, old boy. Tomboloni. Tumbelina. Oh, sorry, you're Thomas, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Thomas. Funny little man here. Hey, I hear good things about you from Melinda and Marina. One more task and you're going to be a true citizen of the garden. Come meet me here after midnight and I'll tell you what to do, alright?
I don't think so, buddy.
But don't speak of this to anyone. Consider this mission classified.
Yeah, that's what all the old weirdos say. Great. Wants to meet me after midnight and not tell anyone about it.
Yeah, seems legit.
Note, you can sleep until midnight. Oh, that just said something. I missed it. What did it say? Team briefing. Log. Did it say something? Tasks, talk to Thomas. Well, it probably said sleep till midnight. Oh, there. No, you can sleep until midnight on a sleeping mattress beside your fireplace. Okie dokie. One more task, you'll be a true citizen. That is highly dubious. One more task, and you too can be a citizen. Yes. Just one little task, my boy. Just don't tell anyone. Will you now? Alright, these shotgun shells I saw earlier. I don't really care about shotgun shells. I hope it's not all just shotgun shells. Oh, maybe in there. What's that? Sorry. Oh, more shotgun shells. 5. What's this? Nothing? Nope. This one? One. Is that giving it to me? It's not giving it to me. What's this? Okay, here they are. Well, of course, that's all shotgun stuff. So, ammo for the old guns. I actually thought I'd be getting ammo for the new guns. But, so in the car, I've got quite a few of these, and this is really the only thing I want. Those. And I better get some more 45, because I did spend it all. It's useful to waste it on those other zombies, but the other one... haven't been using the shotgun. Oh, he also said guns. Upstairs. Oh gosh, yes, look at that. Terrible, 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 terrible. Yep, there's a shotgun. I've got one in the other truck. And that goes on the Enfield. I've got all this in the truck, so I don't need it here. Yeah, I've got the shotgun in the truck as well. Hang on, but that truck is sitting up the road broken. I'd better just hang out and see what this guy wants to do at midnight. Yeah, right. But man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, said everybody at Tiger Kingdom. Tiger, whatever it's called. Yeah, Tiger Kingdom. Ah, God, what a show. What a bunch of freaks. Still sick of me? Yep, you are. I also brought a bunch of stuff and I put it in here. Is there anything out of there I want to pick up? Just in case it gets taken away or something. Yeah, I better take that and that. AKS. Well, I don't know, actually. Don't know if this stuff is going to stay here or be taken from me. Take that. Take my canteens, the SVD. All the ammo, the grenades. Yes, I've got a fuel can in the other truck. El Glocko, and oh, I didn't put the AK in. No room. Let's go and have a look. I'll put things in my crate over here. Got three mags for the AK. I wonder if I should start carrying that with me. Oops, I've just messed up. I'll keep the flashlight because I am going out in the dark, it seems. go. Let's go see old lady in here. Get ourselves fixed up. Hey Doc, you want to fix an old feller up? Get treatment. Thank you. Bye. So here's my bed. Sleep until midnight, then go see what Thomas has in store for you. You can sleep here by being close to the sleeping mattress, looking at it, and using the mouse wheel menu. Okay, this will be the sleeping system that Mauseri made himself. Because I do recall the last time I played Ravage, there was a sleep system and it was terrible. And so in his mission notes, he said he must have disabled it, I guess. Before I sleep, I'm going to save. Now, I may not be doing the Thomas mission, but I will sleep and then I'll go over there and see what it is. Just because it's 11:30. Get some rest. Go. You decide to rest until midnight. That's right. Oh God, it's Thomas time. I don't want to go. Oh, the memories. I better not run around with a gun. Doesn't seem right. But running around with a flashlight seems quite reasonable. His boss in his room upstairs. Knock knock. Hey there. Oh, his glasses are up. I hope you got some rest. You have a long night ahead of you. Uh-oh. Oh. Oops, where is it? Here. Briefing. All right. So, I hear you helped Melinda get more medical supplies and found some fertilizer for Marina. You are on your way to become a true citizen of the garden. But before that, I have one more assignment for you. You see, the market garden has been producing ammunition for years now, and we of course have to cast the bullets from scrap metal. But in the early days, they harvested all kinds of stuff from this scrap, not just ones they needed for ammunition. I'm talking about gold. You will be surprised how much gold there was in useless electronics just laying around. People here stopped going dirt a long time ago since they realized they had no use for the gold. But before they stopped... Before they stopped, they had already smelted two solid gold bars out of scrap electronics. And now, with the Stormcrows, we could buy a crapload of supplies from them with that gold. And I already made a deal with them. I was supposed to deliver the gold to them by boat, but the boat wasn't in such good condition as I thought it was, and it sank pretty much right after I took off from the pier in Nietzsche. I almost drowned, I tell you. I'm not much of a swimmer, none of us are. But you say you came here in a boat, so I guess you can stay afloat, and I can rhyme. Or maybe you can dive. Great! So I need you to get that gold from the boat wreck, and to tell you the truth, I haven't had the heart to tell the people here I lost their gold. So we must keep this all in secret, okay? That is why we are doing this in the middle of the night, in darkness. So, just go to Nietzsche. I have some diving gear waiting for you in an old chapel there. Near that pier I tried to take off with the boat on. Once you find the diving gear, just get in the water, start looking for that wreck. I gotta warn you though, the got a report not long ago there might be some infected in that area, so watch out for them. And me, I got something else to do first, but I'll follow you there as soon as I can. You just go to Nietzsche and find that sunken treasure, and I'll come to see you there a bit later, Very good. Go now. Right, I'm not sure about this. Ooh, the gold. Thomas told you about some gold in a sunken boat. There should be some diving equipment waiting for you near the wreck side. Get over there and start looking for the gold. After this job, the garden will make you a true citizen, and maybe then, with enough support from the folks living there, you could maybe confront the Supreme Leader and Thomas about what happened to Fort Ilsa. These things are long. So what are we doing? The sunken boat. This has been marked. A sunken boat. Should be some diving equipment near the wreck site. Get over there. Oh, Nietzsche. 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 Oh, there it is. There's Nietzsche. Niki or whatever. Briefing. Boat sank after I took off from the pier. It sank right there. You can dive, get the gold from the wreck. Diving gear in a chapel. There's the chapel, and there's the pier. Well, maybe I'll do that, eh? Metro series. I tried to do the voice, but I'm so hoarse this time. I thought I had corona because both me and my wife got sick as soon as the lockdown happened. We got sort of headaches and cold sort of symptoms. They cleared. But I got a hoarse, I got a dried up voice, and it's just slowly starting to clear. So I tried to do the voices. I cannot do the girly voice. 'Cause I can't get my falsetto going. No. Alright, we are out of here. Gonna take... I'm a lady. Yes. No, I can't keep it up there. Too hoarse for that. I'm a lady. Yes. Hey, Marina, or Miranda, or whatever your name is. Marina. Yep, no, he's sending me off on a mission. I've got to go. Oh, no, I can't tell you. Sorry. I'll tell you after. Wish me luck. Okay, I wish you luck. Well, here we are. Now, I've just put all my bloody gear in my boxes. Let's run over there and make a decision what we're going to take. We're going to go diving in the middle of the night. You know, while I was reading that, I was hoping to myself, gee, maybe Mauseri figured out how to do the sharks mods. Because there's a couple of sharks mods, but they don't work properly. And then I thought, maybe he's figured that out. And at the same time, I was hoping that he didn't. Because it'd be too scary. But who knows? Should I take... I'm going to take the AK. Because it has this scope. I've got 3 mags all up. That's 90 shots. I've got the pistol. There's gonna be zombies somewhere. About 9 clips. 9, what do you call it? Clips? 6 shot? That must be a clip. I'll have a drink and I'll take it with me. Canteen, first aid, powdered milkman, water, meat, grenades. I've got 2. Yep. one more little bit of that. All right. I'm going to do it. Wanted to go to bed, but let's go up and have a look at this. I'm assuming I can take the truck. Yeah, I'm just guessing that I can take the truck. I haven't actually. I think he did say take the truck. Alright, let's get in. Oh. No. No, the truck is now. Right, the truck is no longer functional. It's a walk. It can't get in here anymore. Okay, that's I don't want to. It's going to take too long if I have to walk up there. Yeah, it's going to take buddy. That's as long. That's pretty long. That'll take me an hour or two to finish that, and go to an hour to get up there and finish, and then to come back another half hour. I'm going to have to go to bed. I'm going to have to do that one tomorrow night. Same time, same place, same zombie channel, same zombie time. Sneak out there and do that. I'll spend the night up here on the go up here. I didn't take pictures. I should have taken more pictures. Alright. Look, I'm afraid I'm going to have to leave it there because it's too much to start up, and I'd rather do it all in one piece next time. So if anyone wants to catch that, it'll be about 11:40, 10:40, 9:40, 8:40. Gosh, that was still like 2.5 hours or so, 3 hours. So about 2.5 hours before now. 3 hours before now, but tomorrow. I'll carry on with this. Save and exit. Anyhow, thanks for dropping by, guys. Appreciate the chats. Bobby. And friendly. And no one else, because I don't think anyone else chatted except Mauseri. Alright, so yeah, thanks for dropping by. I'll catch you guys again. I'm just going to go see if I can edit this clip and get that big bit out in the middle. You're still there, Mauseri. Hang on for all that. Well done. I'll do that tomorrow, and anyhow. Cool. See you guys. Here we go. What is that running up on me? Oh, look at that. What the hell was that? Dude just ran past. That was abusing. In here. There's a zombie. Good one. I like that. I wonder if something else is going to happen. I thought these bits were where it ended when you end the game. I thought it was just random, like it would just randomly pick a spot on the map. I can hear him yelling over there. I think the zombie's eating him. I can hear him on the right, my right ear. Oh, I'll leave him. I'll leave him to die. Alright, we're out. See ya.